Jen,
hey, Chuck.
do you have a warm-up guy? If not, could I maybe do something to get the crowd to laugh for you?
You know, I'm not gonna do an opening act for this. It's just gonna be me tonight with time and budget and
Sure,
stuff like that.
yeah,
I wasn't planning on it, but I appreciate it.
Sure.
Thanks for being here.
Bitch.
She is making her debut.
Oh, hey.
Yes, I got you your drink.
Oh, thank you. I'm so thirsty.
Yes. How are you feeling? You nervous?
No, I've been doing comedy, you know, so long. I'm just like dead inside. Hey, what is in this?
It's a ginger beer.
Ginger beer. Girl, I want a ginger ale.
Oh.
This tastes like actual beer. Is there actual beer in here?
Oh God! It was not me. It was the bartender. I don't know. I.
Ginger beer isn't even real beer.
No,
oh, it's okay. Okay, I didn't drink too much of it. It's okay.
Okay.
It's all right. There's so many people. Okay. Who are all these people in here? Do you know them?
No,
are they friends of yours? Are you? Hi. Okay. Okay. Security. Security.
Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna need you to clear the doorway. Yeah, and everybody else, I need you to get out. Come on, everybody get the fuck out. Sorry to break up the party, but you gotta go. Come on, let's go. Out.
Oh my God. Gotta get a security guard with a face tattoo.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you identify as, make some noise for the one and only world-famous viral comedian Jennifer Gable!
years, and I was tired of waiting for the opportunities, so I wanted to produce my third production. I did a pilot, I did a short film, and now I'm shooting my own special, so I'm excited. People dumber.
Yes.
Yes. I was in a bank, and I was trying to verify my physical address, and so I gave him an internet bill, and he was like, "No, I need a cable bill." And I was like, "A cable bill?" I was like, "This is a cable bill. Who has cable anymore? Internet is at home where I live." Oh, I swear. It's crazy. So I live in Los Angeles, and I'm from the East Coast, but I live here now. And this guy said to me recently, he was like, "Hey Jennifer, you look a lot better than the last time I saw you." I was like, "Gee, that's such a backhanded compliment, right?" But I'll take it. So if you guys don't find my humor funny tonight, at least I'll look pretty on the outside. That was an inside joke. I do get recognized sometimes. I've been doing stand-up for a while, but I think it's also because I used to be in a band. Some of you might have heard of us before. We were called the Marching Band. I was a flautist. I don't know, it's a weird time where be careful what you wish for, right? I don't know about you guys. I always wanted to live in the 60s, where everyone smoked pot and complained about the government all the time. So be careful what you wish for. I don't know, they had cool music in the 60s, right? Like Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, what do we get? The WAP? Is that what we get? I think things have been crazy ever since the Bernstein Bears became the Bernstein Bears. Do you guys know about this? Right? Google it, it'll blow your mind. There's these children's books. Apparently one was written one way and now it's written a totally different way. Nobody can figure it out. It's strange. So yeah, I've been doing stand-up comedy for 10 years now, and I recently became an international comedian during COVID. Woo! Yeah, thank you. Thanks. It's cool. I booked a lot of Zoom shows because I didn't have to touch anyone, so it's cool. I did shows in Canada, London. It was cool. Did you guys hear about in the news too? It's so crazy. They said aliens are real. Did you guys catch this? That now aliens exist? We just totally missed this news. We don't care, right? But the government officials said it, and nobody cares except for Blink-182. That's it. That cares. I always kind of knew aliens existed. I grew up in DC. My dad worked for the CIA. My mom worked for the FBI. So I just kind of knew, right? About the aliens, like, low-key. Like, my dad wasn't supposed to tell me, but, you know, he kind of did, right? I always figured that they were here. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm an alien. I'm alone on this planet. The future's so crazy. Robots now are taking our jobs. They're taking the fun jobs, though. This isn't the future I signed up for, right? I want them to take the hard jobs, not the fun that they're like writing poetry now, like writing TV shows. This isn't good, guys. This isn't good. We need to fire the robots. This is not working. Yeah, it's crazy. There's too many passwords. It's crazy, technology. Way too many passwords. I can't remember all these passwords, but they have these secret questions, right, that help you remember, but they always make me relive my crappy childhood. Like the one, who was your first pet? I'm like, well, its name was Tiger. It grew out of its shell, escaped from its cage. My dad was drunk and thought it was a bug and killed it, so thanks for that memory. My favorite secret question, though, is who was your best friend in high school? Because I will never forget that two-faced horse name. That's my favorite secret question. I always remember. Yeah, I hooked up with her, too, in high school. We were, like, on painkillers one night. Crazy night. Anyway, I don't know, future's crazy. I didn't know people would become famous on TikTok for doing the Macarena. Did you? Did you guys hear about the girl too that sold her farts in a mason jar? She made $200,000. I didn't know farts were going on sale like this. I didn't know there was a market for that. She was a fartrepreneur. She made so much money. Like, man. I don't know. Some people are saying there's going to be a new world order. There's going to be like a one world government. If that happens, can we just get universal health care? That would be cool. Yeah, we need it, right? I don't know. There's so many people who are into conspiracy theories. Republicans love conspiracy theories and their rights for themselves, but that's it. Just for them. Not for women or LGBT, right? They're like, the gays are going to hell. We read it in the Bible. They like misquote the Bible. If God was real, like, I don't think he would make religious people this stupid. I don't know. Have you guys heard of reverse exorcism? It's when you take the priest out of the child. Church has always been more traumatic for me, though, than drag shows ever have. Yeah, any other recovering Catholics in here? I love how, like, Catholics are just practicing symbolic cannibalism, right, with the wine and the bread and the blood. Say what you want about the gay people, but they live the best lives. During COVID, they had Zoom naked sex parties. Yeah, my gay friend was masturbating at the naked sex parties, and they were like, go Daniel, go Daniel. They have the best lives, man, the gay people. The fact that I'm still attracted to men, though, is lets you know that sexuality is not a choice. Yeah. Men and women have different relationships with each other. Do you guys know that Mike Tyson and him are now business partners? Yeah. Isn't that crazy? They make edible marijuana ears together. Can you imagine if, like, I bit your ear off? Can you imagine as a female if I bit your ear off? You would never talk to me again. But I had two friends trying to convince each other to change political sides, right, recently. One was like trying to get them to go right, the other was trying to go left. And then they came back and they're like, you know, I listened to you, and actually I'm now on your side. And the guy's like, really? I listened to you, now I'm on your side. And they stopped talking to each other. Remember when people used to have various political views and they still talk to each other? Remember that? That was cool. That doesn't happen anymore. I think everyone is hating on white women now a lot because, like, not only do men still pay for most of our crap, but we also, like, make money now. So people are like, wait, that's not fair. You guys can't do that. You guys can't be that entitled. Yeah, I took a test to see where my ancestors came from. Took one of those tests. They have my DNA, it's whatever. And they were like, your ancestors are from Transylvania. So I guess I'm part vampire. Yeah, a lot of people assume that I'm, like, part Jewish And I am, but like when they do that, I feel like it's racial profiling when they do that. Yeah, I'm not a hot girl. I wish I was a hot girl. I'm trying to be hotter in LA. There's a lot of hot girls here. But hot girls talk slow, right? They're like, you know, so slow in LA. It's like a valley girl thing, you know? And like, I guess I get it. It's so tiring being a hot girl. So many hot girls. So many hot girls with filters and on Instagram, right? And like they got these like positive saying slogans underneath their Instagram. They're like, this year has been such a transformative year for me. It's like, just because you starved yourself and lost a lot of weight doesn't make it a transformative year for you, Kyla, okay? Hot girls can get away with anything, right? Well, except for Amanda Knox, but women are rocking these like crop tops now, like yoga pants, right? It's like that's like the fashion trend now. I think they're just getting ready to run away from men and escape at any time. That's what they're doing. But yeah, I think we need to start, you know, we tell women to like kick them in the nuts, right? Kick them in the balls. Let's start passing around the pull and grab, the pull and twist, okay? Let's make that start going around. Yeah, that's what we used to do. I guess Britney Spears really was this way for you, huh? I went viral on Twitter. Yeah, I wrote a joke. It was crazy. I kind of knew what I was doing. Thank you. That was cool. I liked all the attention. It was great. I got a lot of attention. It went super viral. People called me a comedic genius. They also said I should get hit by a car. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm bisexual, and basically I wrote a thing about like my sexual preferences. I like made a list, basically saying how I've like slept with everybody, right? It doesn't matter what race, what gender, I'll sleep with you, is what I'm saying. Like I've had foursomes in a hotel room, okay? But it was crazy. Like people didn't understand the joke, and like they didn't know if I was like Republican or Democrat too, which I thought was super funny. They didn't know whether to like love it or hate me. But you can't say a lot of things anymore, right? You gotta be careful with what you say. You can't say like, oh, your kid is so cute. What a cute kid you have. Can't say that anymore. People look at you weird. You get scared as parents. I tried to sell a TV show at the end of COVID to Quibi. Remember that network, Quibi? I knew that was going to go under as soon as I heard the name Quibi, and it did. So I was questioning the vaccine, though. I was because I got vaccinated in a Walgreens. Yeah. People are still wearing the mask. It's crazy. I see people wearing masks alone in their car driving, and I'm like, are they afraid coronavirus is going to come through the air conditioner? What are they doing? Yeah, a lot of things got canceled. Coronavirus kept cancel culture alive and well. Like Lyft, I never liked Lyft. I didn't trust Lyft. I don't trust anything that has a pink mustache and can't spell. A lot of people say women are funny, right? A lot of incels on the internet. But like, humor comes from pain, right? Heels, PMS, pregnancy, eyebrow plucking, anal choking. I'm just kidding, I'm not just joking. But yeah, a lot of, I don't know, I think women are getting more respect now after the Me Too movement. Like, it kind of happened, right? The Me Too movement. And like now, before a guy sends me a dick pic, he's just like, may I send you a dick pic? Right? Before he sends it. That's nice. You know, it's a little more considerate. During COVID, when I was wearing a mask, people would call me sir by accident, and they would correct themselves because they're like, no, that checks out. A lot of masculine energy. I think I would get more respect as a woman if I had a British accent, right? These Brits can't say anything wrong, right? I was watching this British woman in a porno. She's getting gangbanged by like 12 different dudes. And she was like, oh yes, someone likes to tease. Oh yes, someone likes to tease. And like she sounded so respectable and sophisticated, you know, just saying that. I just want to fake that accent all the time. I go more acting jobs, I think, too. Because they all do. But yeah, I've been told I'm a lot. I've been told I'm a lot. I'm a Scorpio. And Leo rising, and yeah, it's a lot. Only child, life number 5, yeah. You know what else is a lot? Gun violence. All the shootings. I don't know how to transition to this. It's a lot. It's crazy. Can you imagine, like, living in the South? You just go to a Starbucks, and then, like, people there with rifles on their backs. Can you imagine being a barista, trying to take the order and get... I don't know, it's crazy. I don't think that's gonna, like, help you feel... Doesn't gun violence increase when there's, like, more guns in the room? I don't know, it's crazy. It's out of control. I think teachers, though, I think we should give them a gun. The teachers, they don't get paid enough. Let's give them a gun, right? Let's have silencers in the library. Yeah. Do you guys believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Yes, you do. A lot of people here. Okay, I have a friend, and nobody believes in him. I feel bad for him. He's a good friend. I want to make him feel better. So you guys do believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Did you hear that? You just made him so happy. Oh my God. He's a great friend to have in our life. So you just made his happy. I came on a lifetime COVID just sitting around, how to lose weight. So I was doing yoga, and I was trying not to fart in yoga class, and instead it came out the front and it queefed. And it became downward hissing cat. So that happened. But yeah, I like to travel. I miss traveling. I love traveling. It's fun traveling for comedy. I hate flying though. I hate flying. Oh, it's the worst. I get so scared. I will never fly first class either because if you think about it, it's safer in the back. When the plane goes down, all the rich, dumb people will die first. Like, and of course, that happened recently with the submarine Titanic. That was crazy. What was so funny to me is like everyone thought it was a conspiracy theory because they didn't believe that rich people could be that stupid. They can, funny enough, turns out. But yeah, I won't fly first class because I watched Yellow Jackets. You could survive plane crashes. It could happen. All right, we did that. Okay, now we're going to talk about drugs. Woo! Yeah! You guys like drugs? I like drugs too. Okay. I do a lot of drugs. Drugs are the best thing that ever happened to me. Do you guys believe I got kicked out of high school for marijuana? But it was the best thing that happened to me, yeah, because I could have gone to college, ruined my life, and had student debt, right? So it's good that happened. I smoked so much weed, I like fried my brain. I would think of the word no, and it would come out my mouth, nah, man. I couldn't even say no. I fried myself, mentally challenged. I can't smoke weed. I have too much anxiety. Can't do it. And then I get the weed types confused. There's so many like weed types now, like with different stuff in it. But I remember sativa is like the Adderall of marijuana, right? Because it's like sativa. It sounds like a Latin dancer. And then indica. I remember that one. If you smoke it, you're going to be saying indica. Yeah. The weed's so easy to get. It's everywhere. Yeah. I used to ask the doctor for weed, and they would be like, "Why do you need the prescription for marijuana?" And I was like, "Well, I hurt my feelings." I smoked crystal meth. Anyone else? Done that? Yeah. Hot girl tricked me into smoking crystal meth. I didn't know what it was. Thought it was a type of marijuana. And she was like, "No, it's called crystal." She made it seem all fancy. It was like smoking out of the last night. And so I tried it. I was like, holy shit! It was like insane, right? I was just like driving around the beltway. That kind of shit. It's a crazy drug. But yeah, I like uppers. I feel like if you're gonna do drugs, you might as well be productive with it, right? So I like to do Adderall. I did a lot of Adderall. I actually had 2 doctors. I went doctor hopping and had 2 prescriptions for Adderall. And it actually didn't help me remember which doctor I had the prescription for. Yeah, I had to get sober. I had to get sober. It was bad. I got like 4 DUIs. It was insane. I had to get sober, and they were like, you have to choose a sponsor. So I was like, a sponsor? So I chose Red Bull. Yeah. Thank you. I don't know. It's weird that peanut abuse is a medication to stop drinking. Because it makes you sick to your stomach. That's also the reason why I stopped drinking, because I got sick to my stomach. It's funny when I see my friends go like, I have ADD, I need to take Adderall, I'm bipolar. It's like, no, you're just an alcoholic. That's all you are, okay? They're like, no, I swear, it helps me stay calm, the Adderall. I just take it for my ADD. I'm like, sure you do. I'm such a bad addict. My girlfriend lived across the street from the Pentagon during 9/11, and she was like, hey girl, I think the world's ending. Let's come over and take some bong hits with me. And I was like, wait, you live across the street from the Pentagon, right? She's like, yep. I was like, cool, be right over. Take bong hits. I went to jail too. I was in jail for a little bit. And I was in jail with a murderer, so that was interesting. And we were playing like basketball. What are you wooing at that? Okay. We were playing basketball, and during like recess or whatever in jail, and I was like, oh my god, she's murdered someone. Okay, you know the game horse and pig. So she's like, what am I? I'm like, you're an HO. You won! Oh my god, don't kill me. You won. You won the game. Good job. It's great though being sober. A lot of celebrities are in AA now. It's a great place to network. It's really cool. I like it. They're all getting sober. Men don't like to date female comedians. They're not into men don't like to date me. It's weird dating a female comedian. This guy slid into my DMs that used to date me. He works for the NSA. And he was like, hey Jennifer, I haven't seen you in a while. Send me some private sexy naked photos. And I was like, don't you already have them already? Can't you already see them? I would tell another NSA joke, but I feel like they've heard them all already. So I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I'm into younger guys now. I like younger guys. I dated a guy 10 years younger than me. He was awesome, because I lied about my age. Yeah, it was cool though. It was like a one-night stand that turned into 6 months. It was cool. I dated a guy with a license plate Venom. That was a red flag. Should have seen that coming. He bit my ear when we were making out. Nibbled on my ear a little too hard. So dated a guy who told me he snapped his bird snag as a child. Had sex with him. A magician on tour in Vegas did that. Not proud of it, you know. I've been sober for so long, I have no reason to be having sex with all these men. I'm not into the 69 either. I don't like it. I don't know, it's like patting your head and rubbing your tummy at the same time. I like a thing called where I just sit on a guy's face, I sit up, and it's called a 67. It's fun, yeah. So yeah, any face sitters here besides me? Any face sitters? Women? I love it. It's so good. We should do it more often. Men love it. They like it. I think it's good, we just need to not hover, just sit on their face, and just kind of close their nostrils a little bit, just kind of, close the wage gap is what I'm saying. Let's try to do that. That's how we're gonna do it. I don't know. I do shave though. I think it's common courtesy. I like my men to shave too. Who wants to be choking on a pubic hair, right? That's no fun. It ruins the mood. You have to stop in the middle of it and be like, oh my god, no, I have a pubic hair in my mouth. Got it? You got it? I really ruins the mood. I'm into more nerdier guys. I like smart men that are kind of nerdy. But they're still dangerous, right? Because they're clumsy. It's oh, they still might hurt me, right? It's fun. It can still be fun. Dated my roommate. Yeah, that happened. You guys dated a roommate? He was there. He was already halfway trapped, right? I always knew where he was. He would come home to me every night. It was very convenient. It didn't end up working out though, because I was dating my roommate. But I am bisexual. Thank you. I came out to both closets. Thank you. Thank you. Really. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Not so much. Not really my type. But no, it's true. I came out of my mother's womb eating pussy, like, tasty. I always liked women. In first grade, I picked the prettiest girl in first grade to be my friend. I just went up to her and I was like, will you be my best friend? And she was like, yes. And I was like, oh, yes. She was so hot. Anyway, I can always tell, too, how crazy a girl is just by how thin her eyebrows are. You can always tell. It's red flag. Yeah. But yeah, I have had like threesomes. A lot of guys ask me that since I'm bi, and it's no big deal. Really, all a threesome is two different people trying to destroy you for very two different reasons. That's all that is. That's all a threesome is. But I could do a throuple. That's a thing now, throuples. I don't think I could do that. Really, all a throuple is like two broke people trying to pay rent together, right? It's never like a doctor and a lawyer. It's always like a web designer, a dog walker, or like a barista, or a coach, something like that, right? Not into it. This director and producer asked me for a throuple. I'm like, you guys just want a threesome, right? That's all it is. Yeah, if you were dating in LA, I had a TV actor text me at 5 a.m. He was like, booty call? And I was like, booty call? That's a wake-up call. That's what that is. God, crazy. This black guy who asked me out on a date, he was like, do you want to have some cottage cheese? I was like, cottage cheese? I think he was making fun of how like white women don't eat. But I was like, I think I might have yeast infection, so you're in luck. Gross. No, it's gross. Did you guys hear, like, on this dating app, Raya? Do you know the guys that are paying top dollar for dick pics? True story, this is all true. They're paying thousands of dollars and catfishing women with these dick pics. I'm like, really? Here's a tip. If you're that concerned about your dick pics, guys, don't wear a black condom in your photo, because black is slimming. Don't do that. I hooked up with a guy recently, and he was trying to, like, I don't know, like, brag to me that he was like, I was in the Israeli army. And I'm like, that's cool, dude, whatever. And then he got kind of aggressive with me in the bedroom, right? He started kind of, like, smacking me. I was like, hey, I'm consenting. Actually, did end up getting married during COVID recently. Yeah, thank you. I married a man, because I like stability, so married a man. I don't know, I got bored during COVID, I guess, so I decided to get married. I think I kind of like proposed to him too. It was weird. Yeah, why not? I did it like when we were having sex, so I knew he would say yes. And I was on top of him, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. He's like, yeah, sure. I was like, okay. I don't know, we were dating during COVID, it was weird, right? To date during COVID, we were out on a date at a restaurant, and the waiter had like double mask with like a visor, so we called him Darth Waiter. Yeah, we're both Scorpios, so yeah, we fight sometimes. We're Scorpios. He's a lawyer, so he understands contracts, so if I'm like, stop putting your clothes on the chair, or you owe me $200. She's like, okay, that's all, he gets that, he understands that. But yeah, I realized though, like he's a tiny man. I married, he was born premature. So anytime we fight, I just like pick him up and spin him around, you know, just show him who's boss, so yeah, it works out. But yeah, I think we've been married like a little too long, because the other day he called me his wife. He just like paused a little too long on the word. Are there any other dinks out there? Do we know what dinks are now? Double income, no kids. That's what a dink is. And there's dink wads now. Double income, no kids with a dog. It's a lot cooler than how it sounds, but yeah. Are you guys fans of Mitch Hedberg and Stephen Wright? Do you know who they are? Those comedians? I love those guys, right? Yeah, they inspired me to write a lot of one-liners. Don't you guys hate it when strangers give you unsolicited advice, right? But you don't have to listen to them. But don't take my word for it. It's kind of a thing for jokes. So. My spirit animal is an ass. Insert vagina joke here. A funeral ceremony is a wake. Do you guys think there are classy cannibals out there that prefer eating grass-fed vegetarians? Do you guys ever think... That's it, that's the joke. Are conspiracy theorists' favorite candy Hershey Kisses? Maybe? There's a car rental company called Hertz. I get deja vu a lot. Do you guys get this too? Do you guys wonder how many narcissists does it take to change a light bulb? I'm like, none. They're too busy gaslighting. I get deja vu a lot. They say highly creative people tend to procrastinate. I get deja vu a lot. I stopped painting my nails recently, so now I have more time on my hands. It always freaks me out when strangers say, "See you later." They say, that like caged birds sing. They're like, why do caged birds sing? I'm like, are they really singing? Or are they like, get me the fuck out of this cage? Why are I trapped in a cage? Alright, that was the right. Okay, that was it. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Alright, now we're going to talk about this is my favorite topic. My favorite topic is abortions. I decided to keep all my abortion jokes because they're so hard for me to get rid of. I don't know, so many people want me to procreate, right? And I guess I get it. I'm amazing, funny, I'm smart, I'm athletic, musical, and very attractive. So I get it. I don't want kids, they're not for me, because we're at the end of time, so I'm not gonna have them. Not having kids. People already expect way too much out of me, so I'm just... I was being irresponsible though this time, and I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, I need a Plan B pill. Where do I get this freaking Plan B pill? And I was texting my friend, and she was like, go to Kaiser Permanente. They have them super cheap, and I'm like, really? So I went, it's true. So you guys, if you need to do that and fix the oops baby problem, just go to Kaiser, so it's not Permanente. Yeah, do that. But yeah, my gender reveal party starts when I take the Plan B pill. Yeah. Yeah. People are always telling me, hey, it could happen, you could still have kids. And I'm like, but I don't want kids. They're like, no, it could happen. My sister had a kid when she was 45. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. They're like, it could happen. I'm like, no, I don't want it to happen. So. I don't know. If people don't stop asking me why I'm not having kids, I'm just going to tell them because I prefer anal. That's why. You guys have parents? Relatable, right? Yeah. I have 2 parents. I don't know, my mom's weird. She worked for the FBI. Growing up, it was like living at home with the NSA. She would listen to my phone conversation. She was like one of those helicopter moms. Do you guys know what that is? Yeah, I'd be on the phone with my first grade friends on a landline. And we'd hear a click, click. She's like, I think your mom's on the line again, listening to us. I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, Mom, get off the phone. Yeah, I don't know, it was weird. She's very protective of me. I was like, what was I doing in first grade that she needed to be like eavesdropping? Right? What could I possibly be doing? She found my first bag of marijuana too. That sucked. Of course she did. Yeah. Couldn't have any fun. She found it. Yeah, she says weird things. She's like, you know, she can't talk very well. She's like, let's go see that movie. You know, the one with Meryl Streep? I'm like, Mom, it's Meryl Streep. She's like, I'm not bipolar. I'm like, Mom, it's bipolar. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
My mom read children's books to me and would say, is it Bernstein Bears or Bernstein Bears?
So growing up, though, my parents did not get along very well at all, right? Obviously, because I'm here, I'm a comedian. And my mom hated my dad. She did not like him. She was not a fan. And she's very religious, so she would, like, pray at night. She'd be like, let's pray that Jesus, that Daddy dies tonight on the golf course, that he gets struck by lightning. And it happened. He actually ended up, she's like, I hope he chokes. He ended up choking. Actually, yeah, he died at Outback Steakhouse. So I was like, what is wrong, bitch? Like, how does she manifest this? Right? I was like, is prayer real? This is crazy. But yeah, that happened. It's crazy. It happened a long time ago. It's okay. My dad died like 10 years ago. I'm over it. It's okay. The last thing to talk about is jobs. Because no one wants to hear a woman talking about having one. So I'm gonna talk a little. I've had a lot of jobs, you guys, besides being a stand-up comedian. I've worked everywhere. I've done literally every single thing you can imagine. I was a private investigator for a while. Yeah, it was a weird job. Probably because like my mom was the FBI. I don't know. I was like, I should be a spy. Why not? I caught my boyfriend lying to me about his age. He was in the shower and I looked through his wallet, found out he was lying about his age. And I was like, you know, I should do this for a living. So I also was in the, I did some acting. I was in the longest running Food Network show called Chopped. I was in the pilot, so you're welcome. Yeah. Did that. A few little things. I actually auditioned too to play a supporting role in a movie beside Amy Adams. They were like, "You're too hot to play against Amy Adams," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "I'm overqualified to be a movie star." Like, what are you talking about? So that sucked. I work in legal now too as a legal assistant, paralegal. I've done a lot of those jobs, and I've worked for so many lawyer bosses and. They do not understand technology, you guys. They do not know how to like work a computer. They all have WordPerfect on their computers, these old lawyer bosses. I'm like, my mom used that in the 80s, okay? WordPerfect. They don't know how to update files or anything. So I feel like a genius. They're like, do you know how to transfer files onto this USB drive? I'm like, yes, I can do that for you. I'm like, cool, I don't know how to do it. But so during COVID, I was living actually with my boyfriend off Newport Beach. I was living there. It was really nice. I was spoiled during COVID. Like, I had the private beach to myself when everything shut down. It was cool until my boyfriend was like, you're gonna have to get the fuck out. I was like, oh shit. All right, cool. So I was like, where am I gonna go? Like, everything was like closed. I was like, oh God. So I was like staying with friends. And I was like, wait a minute. I'm also a realtor. I can stay in my real estate office for free. No one's there. So that's what I did. I just hung out there for free. It was great. I had like free coffee in the morning. And you know, like everyone was like working casually right at home, like working in their pajamas. So I actually, I'm a late riser. So I slept in too long in the real estate office. Like people came in and I was like, oh shit. They're like, hey, what are you doing here? Where are you? I'm like, I'm working in my PJs. It's the thing now, right? I'm just being casually dressed at work. Cool. They're like, yeah, get the fuck out. That's it. That's my special.
know?